All right, Discourse on Metaphysics 5b. So what we've been seeing so far is that God being the reason why the world is and why the world is the way it is, must be operating on reasons, must be making decisions based on reasons. Those reasons can't be arbitrary. That would be really bad for a number of reasons. One is there'd be no reason for God to do this thing over that thing. Arbitrariness is there being no reason. There being no reason also means that there's no goodness. There's nothing to admire or duplicate. It's without it's bad with arbitrariness. There's basically, this divine fascist. That's not the view we want. There's no reason to really love God, because if God had done things completely differently, it'd be as deserving of respect. No good. Also, Leibniz says that there can't be the series of possible worlds increasingly perfect. So what are the standards? Leibniz says, well, it's a balance of the simplicity of means and the quantity of the effects, the how much good is produced by those simple means. And in 5a, Leibniz tells us that the good to be produced, the good that God cares about, is primarily the happiness of minds. Leibniz is going to describe a world that's dense with minds. Okay, 5b. As for the simplicity of ways, the other side of this balancing act, this holds properly with respect to his means, as opposed to the variety, richness, and abundance, which holds with respect to his ends or effects. And the one must be in balance with the other, as are the costs of a building and the size and beauty one demands of it. It is true that nothing costs God anything, even less than it costs a philosopher to build the fabric of his imaginary world out of hypotheses, since God has only to make decrees in order that a real world come into being. But in matters of wisdom, decrees or hypotheses take the place of expenditures, to the extent that they are more independent of one another, because reason requires that we avoid multiplying hypotheses or principles, in somewhat the same way that the simplest system is always preferred in astronomy.